There was an additional message in the bottom of the deck, so I thought I would just go through that with you, and then, of course, take what resonates and leave the rest. This is for my chosen ones, visionary leaders, superstars, those who are a bit more advanced in their journey and know of their double mission. But basically, the metal dragon is asking you to wake the warrior within. We obviously are like undergoing warfare, and especially a spiritual warfare. And so this is about waking up your warrior, the one that fights for justice, that fights for what's right, that isn't afraid to speak their truth and is going to bring power back to the people, right? As protecting your community, protecting your loved ones, protecting yourself, but also like fighting for a new world, fighting for a better way of governing, of society, of like, helping each other. So, whatever your mission is, start locking in on your mission, because this warrior, you need to get ready to like get up and wield that sword. All right. The earth monkey is here to remind you that you can move mountains. So, what I'm hearing is that when you hear this about becoming the warrior, you tend to freak out and you're like, oh, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. And that's valid because, it's now your time to rise. So, the spirit just wants to remind you that you have all of the strength. You can move mountains. You're incredibly intelligent, just like the monkey. You just got to stay grounded and take things one step at a time. You can think quickly on your feet. So use that intelligence to pivot when necessary. After that, it's the water bird. So speak your truth. This is going to be part of the warrior way, all right, is to speak your truth, right? This is, again, taking you out of performance and taking you into your authentic self. You don't have to shout it. You don't have to do a song and dance with it. You just need to speak your truth. The people who resonate with it will get the message. All right. You can improve your quality of video and script and all of that stuff later. But right now, the authenticity will be the frequency that cuts through all of the noise. Okay. Finally, no, that's not finally. Anyway, then there's the metal pig. This is also about partnership. You do not need to do this alone. You do not need to do this whole entire, being a spiritual warrior. You don't need to do it all alone. There are allies. There are people who want to help you. So, like, be open to seeking out and those partnerships and collaborating with like-minded individuals. It's also going to help you, like, feel more confident, right? You're also going to want to release your attachments, especially with the old way of doing things. You are stepping into a new version of yourself, your truest version, your most like warrior self, right? And so you need to release attachments to the fear, to the old ways, to the things that aren't holding you back, because that is literally what's preventing you from becoming the warrior full time. It's just, keeping you attached to your fears. So you need to cut that out, right? Once you release your attachments, you're going to be able to really carefully plan out the future. So, this is about understanding the energies and then planning accordingly. This is not, I repeat, this is not about being afraid of chaotic energy. Look at the 8 up here. So, this is like abundance, right? So this is all about going, okay, the fire horse, we've got 2 years to set up the foundation for my legacy. So let's look ahead. Let's see what the energies are. Let's see how I can, strategize so that I can use the energies that are present in order to use them to my advantage and build the solid foundation, or build the new income stream, or build the wealth, or build the legacy in a way that is going to last after Rome falls, if that makes sense. And then I think, yeah, these are the last two. So then finally, it's going to be the firebird. Seek and ye shall find, right? The fire rooster is here to remind you that when you are acting from a place of peace, right, with the dove and love, right, when you're seeking love, you will find love. When you're seeking joy, you will find joy. When you're seeking wealth, you will find wealth. Seek and ye shall find. Be focused. I think that's why there's like a lot of this foresight and careful planning while, you know, you need to release your attachments. And it's interesting, the step by step. So it would be release your attachments, then do some careful planning, and then go look for what you want, and you will find it. This is a very auspicious card. This is saying that when you have everything aligned, you're going to get what you want, which is really amazing, right? And then the last bonus thing is the Earth Dog. Reconnect with your ancestral love. There are a lot of your ancestors who actually want to help you because you helped break the ancestral karma, and because you're helping them, and especially like if you're seeing this during Chinese New Year, like they are all around here, right? You can do whatever kind of ancestral rituals that you have for your specific lineage. But I know for me, like, because I have Chinese lineage, I usually like to talk to them during the important holidays like Chinese New Year. But also, you know, this also extends because this is like for 2 years, like, right? Dia de los Muertos in October for the Day of the Dead, or whatever significant holidays are important for your ancestors specifically. You may want to start communing with them. That's why I always try to start my channeling with ancestors, primordials, and powers that be, because my ancestors and I have been getting really close, and they really do send reinforcements and help and assistance whenever necessary. So that's something that you can tap into as well. So I hope that that gives you some peace in mind and gets you excited for 2026 and 2020 through 2028, to be honest with you. But this is really, again, just to say it in the TLDR version. Let's do the TLDR version because it's pretty great. Wake up your warrior within. So that was not was it? Okay, there we go. All right, let's do that. Let's do the TLDR version. Wake up your warrior within, and remember that you can move mountains. You are more powerful than you're giving yourself credit for. So reclaim your power, speak your truth, and that will get you more partnerships and collaboration so you don't have to do it alone. Release your attachments, especially to fear. Then you're going to be able to carefully plan out exactly what you need to do. That is going to help you find what you're looking for, and then ask your ancestors for help, and they will give you some support and assistance. Like, follow, comment if this resonates. Drop in the comments below where it resonated the most. And of course, subscribe to my Substack and YouTube for free. All right, you've got this. I love you.